Maybe I will keep this audio in. All very, very hectic, busy day.
My own private viewing.
On the verge, okay. Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aisha, and for today's video we have a weekly vlog. I love doing these and I have such an exciting week that I wanted to document and bring to you guys. It's also going to be kind of part of the house series because house is finished, the house is done, but we are going to be moving on to the garden, which I'm so excited about. And that is why I am not dressed, I am already sweaty. I don't have any of my jewellery on, and that is because today we're doing some gardening. Okay, it is Monday today, we're starting in on Monday, and today's task is going to be out in the garden. Also should preface this by saying, like, I do work a 9 till 5 as well, guys, so you guys know that. So everything is always at lunch and after work. I have tried to film this intro very many times throughout today, so it's actually coming to you guys like basically at the end of the day because there was just noise everywhere. The bin collector came and then the bin cleaner came, the construction noise is loud, the windows are all open because it's so hot. So technically I've already done the day, but I just wanted to intro in. Basically what is happening is we got a quote for our garden. What we need is we need some paving. The garden is completely grass, which is great, love grass. And then it's like this slate that's being put over as almost like a patio area, but we would just prefer if it was paved. The bins get stuck in it when you're trying to roll. We want to put a barbecue out, which doesn't really fit the vibe. We want to have a little pathway down to the back to a seating area. And then the most exciting news is that we are going to be installing our bunny shed in September time, and so we need to get an area set up safe and paved for them. I know there's like a lot of thing around the sheds and stuff, but we have got a rabbit rescue certified shed built. It's ready to be picked up at the end of August, and I just want a paved section because I think predator proof wise there's no chances of them getting in or out digging down. I can see around the perimeter, so I can see any holes or anything like that. And if the time ever came where we felt like we wanted to move the shed, or for any reason we didn't have rabbits anymore, that area would then match the rest of the paving in the garden. And that's our priority at the moment, is obviously getting the shed ready. We wanted to have the garden ready for summer so we can have like nice barbecues with friends and family, but it's been too hot to do anything, and after our quotes it's just not in the budget. We were quoted anywhere from £4,500 for the very minimum of what we wanted to £8,500 for like the maximum work that we would want. And although that could be squeezed into the budget at the very low price, for the very low price, all we were getting was the literal paving fitting. That was it. We weren't getting any landscaping, we weren't getting any of the borders that I want, or any of the, I want like planters built and things. We weren't getting any of that. Like, £4.5 grand is insane, especially when we're also planning a wedding. We, you know, just bought this house, we're still settling into our finances. Brandon has moved to a new job. Like, things are just too crazy around here to bank on £4,500 for some paving slabs. So the work that needs doing is all of the groundwork, so I need to literally shovel all of the slate up into bags. We obviously need to dig out the grass areas where we want it paved. We want to obviously need to buy the building materials and things like that, and then we're going to get lots of friends and family over to help to do all of the dirty work. We are pretty busy this week, so like I said, today's lunch is just going to be the slate, and then we're going to go and order from the building yard the paving slabs that we want. Tomorrow my sister graduates, which I can't even talk about without wanting to cry. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Wednesday, again, I'm at home, so more garden work. Thursday, I'm in the office. There's some work I can do in the evenings. Friday, me and Brendan are going out to celebrate a lot of things. Today is actually our like official anniversary. You know, we became boyfriend and girlfriend. Our boyfriend and girlfriend anniversary. We don't really celebrate it, but we kind of more celebrate the day we met, but also like whatever. We haven't really been out, just the two of us, to celebrate our engagement. We have a lot of talking and planning to do, and we just haven't like spent time together that's like not been on the house or at the gym. It's just been nice to get out together. So that's gonna be Friday night. Saturday, obviously, it's going to be a write-off. It's going to be a hungover one. And then Sunday, I'm doing an in-person book club with my little group of friends with our book club, and they are going to be coming around. We're going to be chatting books, swapping books, going out and buying books. So I just thought it'd be a really nice week to bring you guys along. Anyway, I've chatted for far too long. I'm just going to pass you back to this morning, Aisha, where she started on working on the garden, and you will see everything we got up to. I'm actually just about to pop out now that Brandon's home. We're going to go buy more rubble bags so I can carry on in the garden because I already ran out, and then we are going to order this paving slab. So come along with a crazy homeowner week and see what we get up to. I'm super excited to bring you guys along with me, especially for tomorrow. It's gonna be a big special day. But yeah, let's jump back in time. I'm sorry if you can hear the washing machine and the construction noise, but basically this is the gravel that I need to clear all along here, because this is where we want to pave, because the slate is just like, it's just not great. And down the back of the garden, we also want to put like a seating area. My chairs are here so that they provide my plants with like shade throughout the day. Like, they're just really struggling in this heat. And then we also, obviously, the most important part is going to be paving this area, which is where the rabbit shed is going to go, which is super exciting. So I'm just going to spend my lunch break getting as much of this slate up into rubble bags as I can. We're going to try and either sell it on or pass it on to someone to use in their garden. We'll probably use some as like borders and stuff, but there's a lot. It goes pretty deep. So I'm going to grab some rubble bags and a shovel and see what I can get done. I'm also waiting for that washing machine to finish, and I'll put the washing out. Because honestly, the major upside to this weather is just unlimited washing and drying hours. Like, I can get washing done in like an hour. It's crazy good. So yeah, making the most of that. And I'm going to pop my audiobook on. I have my headphones and I'm going to listen to Apprentice to the Villain, which is book 2. So yeah, that's going to be my lunch break. Like I said, I'm taking an extended lunch break because I'm working late tonight. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Please ignore the state. It is too hot to be overly presentable right now. But it has just gone 4:09. I feel like it's tradition for my watch to be dead in these vlogs all the time. But I just finished up work. I was supposed to do a longer day till about 6:30 for like an online webinar thing, but there was like some online issues, so it's being like recorded, and then we'll get sent the recording tomorrow so we can still do the training. I won't because I'm off. I'll do it on Wednesday. But it just frees up a bit of my time this evening. So Brandon picked up some more rubble bags on the way in, which was great. I filled up as many as I could on my lunch break, but then literally ran out. So I've got some more to go. I was just unlucky because the bit that I was like digging up, I made some really good progress on, is now in the sun. Like, it was in the shade at lunch, but now the sun's moved over there. It's like directly in the sun. So I'm taking a little break from that. I just go do a couple more bags. And then I'm gonna actually just play my game for a bit. I've been playing this new library game where you like sort books. It's so satisfying, and it just passes a good chunk of time, like an hour on. It just goes so quick, because we're not gonna go to the gym today because I am feeling like exhausted, and yeah, we're both just really super tired and stuff. So like I said, yeah, do some more work in the garden. I'm gonna jump on my game for a bit and then make dinner. Making spaghetti meatballs because Brandon has been begging for that dinner. He's not fussy at all, but he's just been craving it, so we're gonna make it. And then I don't know, I guess wind down for the evening. As the sun moves around, I might be able to do a bit more in the garden, but I'm super happy with the progress that I have made. I need to sort out my makeup and my brushes and get my outfit ready for tomorrow and everything, because I'm heading out super early, so I just need to grab everything for that. But yes, that's pretty much Monday. Pretty happy that the seminar was moved so that I have some time back this evening. Might go on a little walk after dinner actually, now I'm thinking on it and I've got time. So yeah, that is Monday anyway. We'll catch up with you later on or tomorrow. We'll see.
Because I didn't sound very civilised there. But if it's YouTube, it's for I should be a distinguished gentleman. Ooh, please excuse out of my way, sir. I have passed on Black Ops 2.
Maybe I will keep this audio in.
Ooh, I keep passing away on my game.
I'm currently sat on my phone. What time is it? It is 8:07. So I have just been editing up a video, Wednesday's video, so because I knew I wouldn't have time tomorrow to do it, and I wanted to make sure I had a thumbnail and the music was right and everything. And so that's actually another vlog for Wednesday. And then I've just tidied up after dinner. I did a couple more bags off the rubble. Was going to go on a walk, but I'm just shattered, to be honest. And that was like enough physical excursion. I have moved some files over onto my MacBook. Just stuff I needed to do, some life admin, you know, YouTube admin. So now is real time for life admin. It's time for an everything shower. We are washing head to toe. Get cozy, we're gonna have an early night because I've got to be up early to get to my parents for 9 ideally. I'm gonna do my mum's makeup, my sister's hair, my own hair and makeup. I've packed my makeup, I've packed the hairdryer and curler and everything. My dress is ready, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna have a shower and wash my own hair. I would have rather have done it in the morning so it was like fresh, but it is what it is. I don't want like something else to do in the morning. I'd rather just have myself like ready to go and then get the other guys ready. So that is the plan. And like I said, it's gonna be an early night. I've read my pages for the day. As you guys saw, I was listening to my audiobook while I did the rubble and while I was gaming before. So like, I've read my pages. I've caught up on some YouTube and some podcasts. So yeah, the night is just mine to chill. For Monday, I'll leave you guys there anyway. And I'll see you tomorrow for a very, very hectic, busy day. And all of the congratulations to Ezra right now, because she deserves it. But anyway, let's get on with my head to toe routine.
I was speaking to you on Tuesday. We're here for my sister's graduation, and I unfortunately didn't get a ticket. It was like a little bit of a waiting game this morning. I didn't get one, and that's fine. My mum and dad have took the tickets, that's absolutely fine. But I went up to like the main part of the university, because it's a city campus, to watch the live stream, and it was just really, really busy in there, and it said there was a quieter one around the corner. So, well, this is why it's quiet, because I'm not anyone here. So I'm getting my own private viewing. She's half an hour out from the ceremony starting, so I'm just gonna sit and chill and wait. I have my snacks and beverages with me. I wish I brought my earphones so I can listen to my audiobook. But anyway, yeah, we're having a lovely day. The weather's great, a little bit windy, so the hair's a bit askew, but yeah, we're gonna head to the Ivy for lunch after. So yeah, for now I'm just gonna chill with all my homies. Congratulations, Ezra.
Hello peeps, happy Wednesday. Yesterday my sister graduated. It was just the most lovely assembly day ever. I got there super early to do her hair, help with my mum's makeup and hair and stuff, get ready, and then I was designated driver because like I said it just made so much sense. So we drove in, we got her all set up, had the ceremony and everything. And they tried to get me a spare ticket, so you get designated 2 tickets per graduate, and obviously there's 3 of us, so we went to the ticket office and they were like, oh, we've just given away the last spare ticket. Why did you just tell me that? Like, I'm already susceptible to cry right now because seeing everyone in their gowns, seeing all of the families and the friends and the partners and just everyone there to celebrate these like hard-working people and these dedicated people, I was already on the verge. And obviously to my own sister, like, so proud, I was on the verge, and then you tell me we just give away the last ticket. On the verge, okay. Anyway, so I went down to like the big lecture hall, or the big like union hall, student union, student guild hall. They were holding it in, and it was horrible. It was just a horrible environment. I didn't like being in there, and then I ended up going to the autism friendly quiet room. Yep, I ticked those boxes. So I went in, and it was great. There was fans, it was on a big screen, someone's nan and granddad were in there. It was great. I ended up having a lovely time, and then we went to the Ivy for a late lunch, which was lovely. Really nice just to be able to sit and chill and celebrate. And then I headed home, so it was just all around a really lovely day. Nice and warm, but there was a bit of a breeze going on at the moment, so it was like a little cooler. Got to see all of Ezra's lovely friends. Yeah, it was just an all-around lovely day. I just didn't really get to film much and stuff because I just didn't feel like I wanted to be in the moment. I kind of chose this week because it was busy, and then realised, whoa, it's so busy, I'm not even going to pick up the camera. But a bit more of a normal day today. Like I said, going to film an impromptu video because we've just had the Star Wars announced for the UK, for Bath & Body Works, and Bath & Body Works has also just launched their own website, so I'm going to do a full video explaining all of that. And then also I need to do a weekly shop because I've not shopped yet, and it's Wednesday. We usually do it on a Monday. We have no food in the house, so I've wrote a little list this morning, so I'm ready to go. We're probably going to go to the gym and then do the shop just because it's on the same retail park, so we might as well. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm about to pick up a new book because I finished my book last night. Do that today as well, carry on with garden work, and yeah, that's life anyway. So I'm gonna get back to work because I'm super busy, but yeah, that's everything from me, so I'll pick up the camera when I next can.
need, baby. Who gonna have your back when it's all done? That one, banger. And I used to know more words, but I don't know them anymore. It's been a while. Yeah.
Hello peeps, happy Thursday. And yes, you are correct. This is not my office. This is my living room. I basically was told not to come into the office today because they are commencing some interviews for a new position. So they want the office like nice and quiet and things. So with me not being in the office, obviously when I'm in the office, I still do 8 until like 3:30, 4. But I have to take into consideration my drive, my lunch, working lunches, things like that. So generally I have like an hour to play with. So you best believe I'm going to take that hour as my lunch break today. Technically I have an hour and a half, but I'll just take an hour. Some big adult jobs to get done. So yesterday all of the supplies for paving the back garden was delivered, and my parents came round because they had been in one of the local villages for a walk, and I was like going to show them the slabs, and I opened the package and I was like, they're grey. I did not want grey. I did not order grey. I am not a grey gal. Sorry if you are bouncing around, you're on the couch right now. But they are the right slabs, they're just not the right colour. I wanted like a sandy, natural kind of colour to really like brighten the space. But they handled it really, really well on the phone. But I actually just said I would rather come in and like physically show you guys this is the one that we ordered. Just so that I'm not going crazy, because I know the one I picked on the shop floor was definitely that colour. And the other ones I picked out were that colour for the price comparison and for the like price that they gave us and stuff. So something's just like gone wrong in the admin, and that's absolutely fine, but I would rather go into the shop and just make sure we get the right ones the second time round. We've also, so yesterday when my parents came around, they were like, what are you going to do with that slate? You need to take it the tip. And I was like, I'm not taking all that slate the tip. It's not going to waste. It's not going to tip. And Brandon was like, just put it on Facebook, get rid of it, please. It's in the way. You know, we need to start marking out where we actually want the shed and the paving and everything. So I just put it on Facebook, maybe for too cheap. And I just said, like, we have 12 bags ready to go, another 6 currently being digged out, and then we will dig the rest out and see what we have left for people to come and collect. And we basically could have sold 300 bags. Like, I had 22 messages of people wanting anywhere from 5 bags to the whole garden's worth. So that was a little crazy, but I did message the first like 3 people and was like, you can all have maybe like 6 or 12 each depending. Sorry, I just had to move you here, the lightings are crazy, but I kept knocking you on the couch. So I've sold some to someone who couldn't come collect them, but I was like, yeah, I'll drop a couple bags off. Quite concerned that the weight is really going to weigh my car down. I already put 3 bags in last night and the car went so definitely won't be like dropping any off for anyone else. It's 12 o'clock. The game plan is to get the rest of the bags in the car, 3 more to go to the paving place, pick out the correct slabs, and then yes, bag up more slab if I can, have my lunch break, eat, and then yeah, I think tonight we're just gonna chill, get the gym, cook a nice dinner, and yeah. That is all from me. Anyway, I need to get on with this very, very busy day. I wish I had like a thing I could put my phone on when I'm driving so I could chat to you guys when I'm like nipping places. But maybe I need to invest in that. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Pips, it is now 1 o'clock. Look at that, my watch isn't dead. It's now 1 o'clock. I have just been to deliver the first 6 bags of slate, and I went to the builder's yard to fix the whole slab issue. They were so lovely. They were like, we'll replace for fee. I was like, no, please, I'll pay the delivery, I don't mind. I ordered some extra because Brandon's granddad came and was like, you're gonna need a few more than that, you know. And we were like, okay. So I ordered extra. They were super sweet. They're going to come and exchange them tomorrow, which is super quick. I now have 15 minutes just to make myself some lunch and have a little chill. Got my audiobook on. I'm so busy in work at the moment. One of my projects is really taken off and I've just got some other bits to do. So I'm going to try and finish at 3:30 tonight and go to the gym. If not, it'll be 4 and we can still try get the gym. But
just like super busy at the moment, and I know I have a really busy week next week. That's kind of why I wanted to vlog this week, because I knew I couldn't vlog next week because it's so busy. I've just been texting with my friends about Sunday. We need to go pick up some snacks and brunch for that. So I think tomorrow, obviously, I'm gonna have to wait in for the slabs and get myself ready to go out and everything. And then Saturday was hungover and doing the garden, and Sunday my lovely friends are coming over, so we'll have a little bit more fun then. I feel like it's first been very bitty and life regular stuff, but anyway, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna make myself a chicken Caesar salad wrap, like, and chop it up because that's really what I've been craving, and then wait for Brandon to, well, finish up work, wait for Brandon to get in, and then maybe go to the gym. We'll see. But all my jobs for lunch are ticked off. Damn it. It was so perfect right up until that moment, but it's gonna get devoured, and I saved myself a little salad for the side. Happy lunchtime, peeps. Hello, peeps. We are back in the car. It is now 4:45 and my watch is dead. So I just finished up work. I might log on a little bit later to finish up some stuff, but we will see. But Brandon came in and he was like, obviously happy working in the garden and all stuff, and he was like, let's not go to the gym, you know, why don't you just go on like a little walk or something, some time to yourself. So I'm gonna go to the retail park because it's my favourite place and it's a good walk. I'm gonna walk at the Asda and then like walk over to the retail park. I have an Asda return, a next return, and next pick up. We need more rubble bags for the garden, and I'm gonna do my monthly boots haul. I always do a boot shop when I get paid of like all my essentials and stuff we need around the house. So we're gonna go and do that. Yippee! You know, it's the kind of time I need to myself, and this is exactly what I need. So I'll take you guys with me just on my phone to show you what I get from Boots for my little weekly stock. On the quota is a new Esther Drays, and if I don't get it in Boots, I'm going to have to get it in Superdrug. And then deodorant. Ooh, that just reminds me, I'm going to go grab my Boots recycling actually. But yeah, that is everything. From my little shopping trip. I did pick the rest of my next orders up. So we have 2 Bath & Body Works lip masks in strawberry pancake, one for me, one for my sister, and then I have the lip birthday frosting lip balm, 2 of those. They were for like £4 or £5 each, and these were like £5 or £6 each. No, there was like, if they were 5 they were 6, if they were 4 they were 5. Do you know what I mean? There's like a £1 price difference, but we love the Bath & Body Works lip care, so I had to pick those up. And then I'm just gonna do it in order of what it's like in my, this is a full tote shopping. So I popped into TK Maxx because they have this summer sale, and I wanted to look at the book. The only clearance they had were books that were literally falling apart. But I did find this lipsy set for my sister. It's like the velour blue shorts and then the pink top with the leopard and the juicy. And they were both in a medium, in her size, in the clearance. So I had to pick those up for her. I did text her while I was in there. And then I went in just kind of like a little skeptical about my outfit that I've got for tomorrow night. I'm not too sure if it's the vibe. And I've really been wanting some summer bottoms. Like shorts and skirts and linen pants. And I couldn't be bothered trying linen pants on. So I just bought some skirts and skirts. I love Bershka. I love Bershka. So I got this, which is from Bershka, but it's TK Maxx. It was a size 12 or 14, down to £7. This would be like $19.99 full price. It's just a little skirt with like a little crossover. I just thought with a white top, that's a super cute little summer outfit. I have so many barbecues and stuff coming up this summer. And then another casually one, I got these linen shorts. These were Pull and Bear, originally $19.99 in a medium, which is like a 10-12. Just these little linen white shorts. Again, I thought with like pink tops, white tops, stripy dots, anything like that, just a nice plain basic. I don't have anything like that that's not like gym wear or denim shorts. I'm sick of denim shorts. And then last but not least, I got this, which could be an outfit for contender for tomorrow. Again, this was Bershka. This one's a large. I did try it on. It's like a 12, 14, more like a 14. But I thought I could wear it low-waisted. This pink, like Zara Larsson vibe moment with these little beady flowers and stuff on. So I thought that could be a little option for tomorrow, just with a white vest. We will see. I also picked up some underwear, which I'm not going to show, but they had some really good like design underwear on offer. And then last but not least, in TK Maxx, Cherry Temptation. I had to do it. £2 onto clearance each for the body lotion, which I don't have, and then a backup body wash because I'm constantly supplying my mum with this stuff and I never seem to have it in stock for myself, so I know I'm gonna love this coming autumn, late summer. I got the rubble bags. I don't even know how many we've gone through these, maybe like 40. And then last but not least, in Boots, super disappointed. They had nothing that I wanted, but I'm at the point where I just have to buy the alternative. So they didn't have the sky blue Estrid, so I went for this one, which is the pink, which is like the guava, I think. I just thought this would be fun. One of our bathrooms is blue, and then the other one is like pink, black, grey. We kind of just like switch the grey towels around whenever we need the spare ones. So no bright pink, but I just thought it's contrasting and it'll be fun for the summer. And then no passion fruit deodorant again, so I just got the dragon fruit one. I thought it was cute that it was FIFA. Don't really know why. We're at the World Cup. But I just went for dragon fruit because I don't want the coconut one. I'm not really wearing coconut scents at the moment. And then peach just isn't the vibe. I saw the new vanilla one, that was fun, but again, not for summer. And then I got some girly thingies. But yeah, I had to go with the dragon fruit. Oh God, but kind of a cute pink girly haul. And then a favourite to stock up on, and then a little cheeky TK Maxx haul, which I'm gonna go show Brandon now, and he's gonna be like, you literally went out for rubble bags. Yes, I know I did, but I also returned my £3 return to Asda as well. So yeah, big day, happy payday, guys. I always get a little treat for myself on payday because, you know, the money always goes to bills and stuff like that, and sometimes it's a dedicated thing, like it's a pair of shoes that I want, or it's something for the house that's for me that I want, or whatever. But this month was not really anything on my radar in particular, so yeah, this can be my little treat, my little summer stock up, because all the outfits and stuff I've been buying recently have been for specific events, like my sister's graduation. I got that one on Vinted. There was my like engagement party slash multi celebration bottomless brunch with my family, that again I got that as a little new dress that I saw. So nothing, just like throw basics for summer. Like I'm so gonna wear these, the little barbecue I've got next week, so yeah. Oh, and I might wear this on Sunday when the girls come for our little brunch date. Okay, I'm gonna go make some dinner. I don't know if we're gonna make quesadillas or homemade pizzas. Not sure what I'm in the mood for, but I want some sweet potato. I've been craving sweet potatoes, so I'll do some of those. And yes, I think that's gonna be it for today. I might pop in tomorrow when we're out for our bottomless brunch, but main content now is gonna be Sunday. My friends come around. I'm hoping they're gonna want to be on camera, and I'm sure they will. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you next.
Happy Sunday and welcome to the last day of this vlog. My most exciting day of the week, I think, sort of. Things haven't quite gone to plan, but it is what it is. Friday we had our lovely date night, and I thought I'd film some clips, but they were all like the wrong way around. But she went to the same place that Brandon asked me to be his girlfriend 2 years ago, and we sat at the exact same table, so weird. We were celebrating 2 years together, 2 months engaged, and 6 months living in our house. Just a nice little group of things to celebrate together, because I just feel like we've been here, there and everywhere, so it's a really great night. And then yesterday we made so much progress in the garden. My parents came in the afternoon, and yeah, it's just looking so good. The last 12 bags of slate are going to go out today. Someone's coming to collect them, and then we're going to keep the rest for ourselves just to do like some borders and stuff. So they're finally at the point where they're literally digging the soil out, ready to build the foundation for the flagstones, which is amazing. And we've like marked out the little area where the shed's gonna go, just so exciting. That was yesterday, super busy. Today's gonna be the exact same. My parents are coming around again. They're gonna help Brandon out in the garden. My mum's gonna do some weeding and planting for me. I have just prepped up the table for my friends to come around for lunch. I'm wearing the little going all the way back. I have the little blue skirt on. It's a little cooler today, it's still in the 20s, but like it's not like hitting the high 20s or 30s. I've got us a nice little picky lunch ready to go. I've done us a nice Caesar salad, I've got crunchy chicken, I've got just all little picky bits, and then we still are gonna do a little charity shopping for some book hauls, but this morning it hit me like, it's Sunday, most of the small charity shops don't open. So that plan kind of like went out the window a little bit, but I'm still going to take them to the bigger ones that are like a little further out of town, and then I'm going to take them to like into town, like into our small little village town where there's some really cute little independent shops, and there is also a couple of charity shops, so I'm banking on at least one of them being open. And then I think there's like a little antique shop that we want to go to as well. So that's going to be cute. I'm going to see if I can try to get them on camera, maybe just talk about their reads, because it is technically like book club day, which is exciting. So I'm about half an hour out from them coming around. I've just blitzed the kitchen. Living room is nice and tidy. Brandon is going to change out his pyjamas. Fingers crossed. My parents should come just after we finished up lunch so that we can have a nice lunch, and then they can start on the garden and we can just escape the craziness. I think the people picking us later are also coming at lunchtime, so that'll be a little crazy, but we're just gonna head out and about. I'll bring you guys with me, but on my phone, just to see what we grab and stuff, and I'll close out the day tonight. So yeah, happy Sunday guys, thank you for sticking around for this vlog. I had so much fun this week and it's just so nice to document, but yeah, I will see if I can get my friends to introduce themselves. Maybe the next clip, we will see.
Wait, that was it? It was just them two?
No, I've got
Oh,
more.
go on.
Right. Purple toothpaste.
Okay.
Okay.
Another eye mask.
Hello peeps, it is now 10 to 6, so my friends have just left. We didn't have a chance to get them on camera. You know how it goes when you see your friends, like, you know your friends are close when you have no pictures with them. Because you just don't have time to do that. So yeah, we went around all the treasure shops that were open. It is a Sunday, so not many were open, but thankfully all of the Bernardos and the big ones, like, we managed to get to a couple and we did super well. Everyone got at least one book all the way up to my big haul, so I'll just grab them over. I wasn't going for anything in particular, you know, when I'm there I'm just shopping and just seeing what I'm thinking, what can be good to pass around our friends and stuff, so I'll just grab the pile instead of jibber jabbering. So my friends did pass me back a couple that I have been passing around. My friend also passed on to me How to Write a Story by Catherine Walsh, because I've seen this everywhere. Everyone's been reading it, so yeah, she finished up and wanted to give me a chance. And then I did pick up a couple of romances. We have this Rootbound, which is, I think it's a cowboy, and I've been loving a cowboy recently, and this just sounds up my alley, and I've never read from Tara Do It, so I thought that would be a good one. I also grabbed this because I've seen it on Kindle, and I just thought it would be, it's actually a brand new copy. It is What Happens in Paradise Stays in Paradise by Olivia Spring. I was going to read it while we were on holiday on my Kindle, so I just thought I'd grab it. I'm really running out of summer reads, and the hot weather is here to stay, so you know, I do need a couple. And then the last one I picked up wasn't on this little deal that I did, was Demon Slayer Volume 2. If you guys have seen up in our games room, Brandon does have a little anime collection, and we've actually started collecting Demon Slayer. We just pick up copies here and there, but yeah, number 2 we've missing from Demon Slayer, so I thought that was a really good pick. And then one of the Bernardos had like the holy grail of holy grails, like it was crazy in there. I walked in and I saw that they had 2 books for £1? No, 3 for 2? No, yeah, 3 for 2, and they're £1 each, so 6 books are £4. And there was just this crazy fantasy collection, so much Brandon Sanderson, just like so many things that I recognised. I was like, oh, there's just no way. We managed to get a Afterlight edition of Fan Service, which one of the other girls picked up. Like, it was crazy, but I saw these and I was like, these look stunning. These sprayed edges together, like these just would make such a nice display. I'm going to do a little fantasy shelf in the games room. So we have A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. Every fire starts with a single spark. I don't think it's one I particularly would read, but it's literally brand new and I'm super happy to have it for the fantasy shelf. I might give it a go if I get into my fantasy era. We have the Sky on Fire, which I think sounds a little bit more up my fancy alley. Again, incredible sprayed edges. And then Somewhere Beyond the Sea. This is by TJ Klune, and it is the sequel to House on the Cerulean Sea, I think. Let's go book club and see what happens. I don't think anyone's read the first one yet, but we will make that happen. And yeah, I just have a really, really cute sprayed edge one. And 3 hardbacks that literally sat on a shelf all together, and I was like, I've got to have all 3 of those. We have Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry, which I have heard very mixed things about. It's a Treaty Sealed of Magic, A Fate Born of Monsters. I love Foretold by Legend. I've just had like so many mixed opinions from people, like either absolutely loving it or DNFing it, or yeah, we'll give it a go anyway. This one is really fun. I'm super, super excited about this one. It is the Tesco limited edition version of 7 Deadly Thorns. Has these beautiful like pink sprayed edges. Again, I've just seen so much about this romantasy, so I will be super intrigued by it. Basically, it's enemies to lovers. It's basically a brand new, it's got some fading on the sprayed edges, but that generally happens like pink colours. So yeah, for 50p, like was I gonna say no? No, not 50p. They were 6 for £4, so whatever that works out at. And then Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder. Like, how is this made a charity shop? I don't know. I think someone's just had a big clear out of their fantasy collection. This is some sort of special edition. I don't know who by, but it does have a really cool hardcover, some cool end pages. Yeah, I mean, it says it was £20.99 UK edition, so I don't know. But I know that Metal Slinger is very, very highly loved in the fantasy world, and then there is a second one which isn't coming to my brain right now, but I know the second one is out or is due to be out, so again I thought this would be great to give a go. So happy about all those pickups. I think I spent like, what was I spending? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, £7 on all those. Like, I'm pretty happy with that. Like I say, got some books back from book club. I think everyone's read them now, so I'll probably pop them on Vinted. So yeah, that is going to be my week. I'm going to leave you guys there just because it's Sunday. I want to get this video up on Wednesday, and I know it's going to be a very busy work week, but thank you guys for spending the week with me. A bit of a unusual week, if that makes sense. Just lots of to-dos. I know you guys just like to see a little bit more of my week, and I know you've just asked about cooking videos and just what me and Brandon get up to in a week, so it kind of is it, I guess. Yeah, amazing progress is being made in the garden, so I'm super happy about that, and I just can't wait to have that little area outside to have and all this mess cleared and everything. But it feels like a very successful week, and it'll be a nice one for me to look back on. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.